Go シアター。映画に携わる方々の生の声を話題の映画とともにお届けします。
Captain, you do know Chief Yellowhawk.
伝説の陸軍隊員。彼の任務はかつての宿敵を護衛し、故郷に無事連れ帰ること。そして旅の途中で出会った家族を殺された未亡人。
You believe in the Lord, Joseph?
Yes, I do. But he's been blind to what's going on out here for a long time.
それぞれの目的を果たすため、命がけの旅に出る。
When we lay our heads down out here, we're all prisoners.
Sama,
Seeing all the things you've seen, doing all the things you've done, makes you feel inhuman after a while.
I've killed savages because that's my job.
Something tells me you ain't got the nerve to fire that woman.
こちらの作品を紹介してくれるのはこの方。
I play Captain Joseph Blocker. He is a man who has known war his entire life. Grew up during the Civil War. He fought in the Civil War. He's now been fighting in the Indian Wars for many years. They are starting to die down. He's been for a couple of decades out in the westernmost territories. And he has seen many of his friends and brothers-in-arms die. He has many times almost died himself, and he has killed countless numbers of Native Americans. He understands that manifest destiny is a euphemism for him for genocide. He has genuine hatred for his nemesis, played by Wes Studi, Yellowhawk, a Cheyenne warrior chief, because he has seen him personally kill his own friends. But this is not your straightforward Western where one person is all good and the other one is all bad, you know, the black hat, the white hat. He not only hates him, but he respects him as well, because he knows that he would behave the same way that Yellowhawk does. And yet, in spite of this hatred, political winds change in DC, and they need a PR stunt. And Blocker is chosen, or rather ordered, through threat of court-martial and loss of pension, to transport Yellowhawk to sacred burial grounds. And that's where the story really originates, is how do these two mortal enemies manage to be in each other's company? And eventually, since my character Blocker is retiring, how does he learn to stop hatred? How does he manage to overcome the guilt of potentially rendering his brothers-in-arms' deaths meaningless by ceasing the hatred towards Yellowhawk? And how does he come back to humanity? How does he return to civilization without being a danger and with feeling useful amongst other people? He's always been absolutely essential, but suddenly he's losing all of that and he's feeling useless. And how does he deal with that? read, there's reference to Wounded Knee, which Joseph Blocker was involved with. Primarily, my research was actually based on who he would have been when he was younger. And therefore, I watched again and again Ken Burns' Civil War documentary to understand his origins. And then, obviously, multiple conversations with Scott Cooper, the director. He just seems to be on a discovery currently, on an American discovery. His films have been, very iconically American, and I'm finding that very interesting. And he and I have a very easy working relationship. We don't rehearse, we put it straight on camera, and it just seems to work. I'm very proud of both films that we made. There were things that were challenging, occasionally, a horse that would buck and fall over backwards and the rider had to jump away, or multiple lightning strikes. Which myself and Scott Cooper and Masa Nobu, who's the director of photography, who's incredible, they would be telling us, get out right now, and we'd be going, you guys will get out, and we would quickly go shoot a scene because we just loved that there was going to be lightning around, and that it wouldn't be fake. So we had that multiple times where we'd have to stop for that, and the elements, but all of that is real. It's everything that the characters would have had to go through, except nobody would have been telling them to get back to safety. And I felt that being on location really helped immensely. And we shot in chronological order, which is almost unheard of, but it's very helpful.
Go シアター、映画とともに素敵な時間を。